greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Jokic is out there with MP. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Edwards in at the 2 spot.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Here's Cunningham, now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
A 3-point bomb. MP's got 5 now.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now, here's Cunningham. Shoots over Curry. Cunningham's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
To the wing right side. Jokic sets the screen for Edwards. And a miss on the triple. And let's go to the sideline. Here's alll.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen him win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, MP. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Brown against Edwards. A nice shot by Brown.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
MP. The West again cannot hit. Leonard against Brown. Good ball movement here by the East. And they take the lead.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. Curry gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Cunningham. Inside. Giannis inside. He's against Jokic. The kick out to Giannis. Davis gets a wide open look. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. MP finds Edwards. Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Curry's got 5 now.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. Down low, here's Jokic. Makes it off the glass.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Tatum passes to Cunningham. Back to Tatum.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's MP after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the he can't be a star in this league.
And timeout called by Jordan I. He's ready to talk to and the East with some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Halliburton subbed in for Jaylen Brown. The West All-Stars also changing it up. James comes in for Leonard. And SGA subbed in for Edwards. 2 from the line that time. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Halliburton. To the paint and stolen by LeBron. Here's Curry. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
SGA kicks to Jokic. Pass to MP. Kicks it out to James. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 6. MP throws it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
The East trail by 6. Halliburton outside. Sinks the triple.
And no one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense, and we got a taste of that right there.
LeBron outside. Pass to MP. By MP.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Cunningham's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
On the wing, MP. 11 points in the game. And it's SGA in the corner. A baseline J. Again, the West All-Stars.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay.
The call on the shot that sends it to the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive
fan voting is what determines the start of the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The East trail by 18. Anthony Davis is out there with Tatum. Then it's Cunningham. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. That's the one out there for the East All-Stars. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. In the corner, Tatum with it. Tatum drills it from distance.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
NB up top. It's hauled in by Giannis. And here's the East. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. The West leading by 15. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The West again cannot hit. Outside for Davis. Outside Tatum. A 3-pointer off the mark. Over in the corner, Edwards. And we finished one half of basketball. West All-Stars lead by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. participating in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Kawhi Leonard, MP out there with Jokic. Then it's Curry, and it's in a position.
They're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. The guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Cunningham outside. Giannis' screen on Curry. Cunningham's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketballs. Had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And both free throws good for MP. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Cunningham passes to Tatum. Davis looking for an opening. Cunningham against Curry. 4 on the clock. And here's Davis for 3. And another miss by the East.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there.
Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Jokic. Some nice passing here by the West. Kicks it out to MP. It's in the tray. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is where you gotta be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
MP right side. And it's Jokic in the corner. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here we go. The East with a fast break. There's the one. Jokic with the steal. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Brown. Cunningham outside. And another miss by the East.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Cunningham. The 3 from Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist in the game. MP outside. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. And it's the East with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Brown Brown with the bounce pass. And here's Tatum for three. It's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's MP. Get that one to go. A lot of confidence. And he'll go to the line for two. That one on Davis.
Good work inside by MP, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
Halliburton's checked in for the East. And he's checked in for the West. And both free throws good for MP. The East trail by 19. Pass to Brown. Halliburton outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Edwards. Back to MP. And here's Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 6 assists in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Halliburton against SGA. Now, here is Halliburton. Defense is right there. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard.
Yes, rebounding has been a big issue. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And another miss by the East.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third. Halliburton outside. Davis sets a screen. Fires from deep. Halliburton, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP passes to Jokic. Back to MP. Back to Jokic. MP finds Jokic. Edwards can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now. But neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Trying to find Jokic. And Jokic down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working,
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
The West leading by 23. In the corner is great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. MP's got 21 in the game. MP's gone 6 of 12 in the game from the floor. Outside, Davis. Here's Halliburton. It's good. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
he seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Here's MP. That shot off. Giannis with some nice D. Now, and the shot goes in. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
And so it's the West All-Stars cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced.
Switch. Checked in. The West All-Stars also with the subs. MP's checked in for James. Gilgis Alexander finds MP. Now Leonard. Back to MP. SGA passes to MP. And Davis.
A ferocious defender. You don't want to take those kind of shots with Davis lurking in the background.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Just 3 to shoot. Here's it from outside. MP's got 24 points.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Cunningham is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Cunningham. Doncic outside. To the inside. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Halliburton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
The West leading by 13. SGA finds MP. Strong finish inside from MP.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Towns, the pass to Halliburton. There's the triple. Offensive rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A three from MP. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 8 points here in the half.
This fella starts knocking down threes. Watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Halliburton. And the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow quarter. He has really been the man.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East. Brown comes in for Halliburton. The West also making some changes. Edwards has come in for Doncic. And Curry subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. To the middle, it's Solomon to Tecumbo. And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good on the triple. The West leading by 15. MP passes to Jokic. Here's MP. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Tatum. Tatum draws it up. Davis! And Davis nails the three.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Now Curry. MP outside. Now Edwards. Now MP. Beyond one. MP nails the triple.
MP nailing the compact triple. You gotta love that guy's competitive spirit.
Davis with a screen on Leonard. Outside Cunningham. Second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The West leading by 15. MP deciding where to go with it. He banks the layup in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
From deep, and down goes the three.
Well, Jokic is a judicious three-point shooter, so you know he likes the look when he takes one.
Onto the Kumbo outside. Finish.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 16-point game. Davis against MP. And he gets that one to go.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Now Cunningham. Unloads from 13. And it's the West All-Stars ball. And here's Jokic. MP outside. Curry, that time on the assist by MP. And the West leads by 20.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the West All-Stars have possession. And the layup is off. Brown fires. The three is off. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Tatum. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.